In this video, I'm going to show you guys a few working glitches that are extremely OP. The non-stop Frenzy God mode for Black Ops 6 Zombies is back. This was one of the first OP glitches that was figured out early on in the Black Ops 6 Zombies lifecycle. And of course, they patched the crap out of that, but with the latest map, Shattered Veil, we're able to do it again. Now, it's not the same where it's just constant frenzy being on and it never turns off. This does turn off, but you're able to instantly turn it back on. It is absolutely OP. Put you into God mode, you can just stand in a corner and crank through rounds, even on Rampage mode. Now, some people may know about this, but I'm letting you know it still works. And there are steps out there in the community that are not necessary. We went in and stress tested it, and there are some steps you don't have to do, so it's even easier now. On top of all of that, this works with all of the field upgrades. You can have non-stop energy mines, Tesla Storm, whatever. Also, we found a very cool glitch with the Wonderwaff and one of these field upgrades. I'll show you guys that, but shout out to Bearish Today and D. We were checking out all of the unlimited field upgrades, and then we noticed this crazy glitch going on with the Wonderwaff. I'll show you guys all of that, but first I want to show you an OP glitch that is a very easy pileup on Tomb. You can do this on standard mode or directed mode, and you can do it solo, and I'll have the founders of all of these glitches down in the description. You will have to build the ice staff and also upgrade it, because you need to be able to do that charge shot that does the ice storm, because you're going to be killing zombies on the other side of a wall, and that storm is the only thing that's going to reach them. Once you have the ice staff built and upgraded, you're going to be leaving one door on the map closed. You can open all of the other doors. That door is going to be from spawn. You head towards Deadshot Daiquiri, and then there's a door behind the Deadshot perk machine that you want to leave closed. There's a box location on the right, and that door straight ahead you do not want to open. All you have to do now is stand to the right of the door, get your whole team squeezed up against it, and there might be some zombies that follow you there. Kill those. After you kill those, all the other ones are going to spawn on the other side of the door. In this game, Bearish has the ice staff, and he's doing the charge shot, killing all the zombies on the other side of the door. Other players don't have to do a whole lot of anything. One thing to remember for the person that is shooting the ice staff is to not manually reload if you're on a controller. You might accidentally open this door. You can see here with the depth perception, all the zombies are just chilling there on the other side of the door, and nothing is coming from the other side. And right here, they're all running to pile up, and they will just stay stuck there at the door. You can also just hold these zombies at the door, let other players go get perks or whatever, and come back, and you'll be holding all the zombies for them. So this is really useful for going high rounds on standard mode. I wouldn't really use it for directed mode. This would only be good for earning gums in directed mode, and then at that point, I would just go to Citadel, use the Lion's Sword, and be AFK inside of the fireplace. Another thing you can do while being AFK is play mobile games. You know how sometimes you just need a break, but still want to game a little? Lately, I've been playing more on my phone, just quick, fun mobile games that don't require a console or PC. And if you're like me and love having games right in your pocket, you should check out this mobile game selection on G2A. There's a whole collection of top mobile titles with awesome deals, whether you're into strategy, action, puzzles. I personally love puzzles, or weird little time killers that somehow eat your entire evening. And the best part, you can grab them way cheaper than buying direct, and the process is super fast and secure. And for a limited time, you can use the code G2A on the go 12 in your cart and save 12% on Steam Deck, Nintendo, and Xbox items. A lot of these games already have great discounts, so saving an extra 12% is a great bonus. So if you're ready to level up your mobile game collection, hit the link in the description. G2A, Gate to Adventure. Start your journey now. And another thing you can do right now before they patch it is the non-stop Frenzied God mode. I'll show you guys how easy this glitch is to set up, and then extra steps you don't need to do, and then what you can and can't do with this glitch. One thing you cannot do with this glitch is do it in directed mode. You have to do a side Easter egg for this, and you can only do side Easter eggs in standard mode. You also will have to have one other player with you, but they don't have to stay in the game after the glitch is set. You are able to do this glitch by round 6 or 7, and you're going to need the Marine SP, so you can purchase that off the wall in the motor court area. The shotgun needs to then be of blue rarity. If you've gone enough rounds, sometimes it will turn blue on the wall. If not, you need 1,000 salvage, and you can turn it blue inside the arsenal arsenal. There is an arsenal close by to the shotgun inside the mansion on the right. And one strategy we always used to get extra salvage early was bringing in and using the dead drop gum. It lasts for 5 minutes and drop rates of salvage and equipment are greatly increased. Only one person in the game has to do the glitch, and it will give everybody in the game non-stop field upgrades. The person that's bought the shotgun and made it blue also needs to go purchase the perk Death Perception. After they've done that, they're going to go place the shotgun on a gun rack on a wall near double tap. But before they do that, it's important that that player only has the field upgrade on that you want to glitch out for all the players in the game. In this game, we're going to glitch out Frenzied Guard, and the other players in the game, this is very important, they need to have any other field upgrade equipped that is not Frenzied Guard. Then the player is going to place the shotgun on the wall. It's going to say that their field upgrade is ready. It's going to fill all the other players' field upgrades, and then that player just needs to leave. And it's okay that the player that's doing this and leaving is the host, as long as they don't drag the other players out. And that's one extra step you don't have to worry about. The host can do this, or non-host can do this. The player that left can join back, but they don't have to. And what's happening in the game is the player that remained in the game is going to have a bunch of purpled-eyed zombies spawn in. That player just needs to run those zombies around and wait for them to despawn and die off on their own. It takes about a minute. Once those die off on their own, then the player in the game can kill off the round and spawn the player that left back into the game. Once that player spawns back in, Frenzied Guard is going to be glitched out for all players and have that non-stop ability. And like I said before, the players that stayed in the game, they needed to make sure to not have Frenzied Guard equipped. Now all the players can change their field upgrade to Frenzied Guard and it will be glitched out. What this glitch does is it glitches out that side Easter egg and it makes it think that it is still running, and it runs non-stop, and it will allow you to fill your field upgrade meter with only 4 kills. Normally it takes around 50, but with this glitch you're just instantly refilling your meter over and over again, and you basically have Frenzied Guard or whatever field upgrade you want on non-stop. I'll quickly show you the perspective of the person not doing the glitch that stays in the game. So Bearish Today, he's got the shotgun, he put it on the wall, he had Frenzied Guard equipped, and you can see I have another field upgrade equipped. I do not want Frenzied Guard. Now Bearish is going to join back, and I'm going to just run those purpled-eyed zombies around until they die off on their own. Again, Bearish doesn't have to come back in. I just need to wait for those purpled-eyed zombies to die off, and then I can switch over to Frenzied Guard and it will be glitched out. And no other field upgrade will be glitched. It's only the field upgrade that the person had equipped when they put the shotgun on the wall and left the game. Also, you can switch to other field upgrades and they won't be glitched, and you can go back to the one that is glitched and it will continue to be glitched. Also, players can join and leave your game as many times as they want, and every time they join they're going to have that field upgrade glitched for them. Also, after you do the glitch, you can switch around host and the glitch will remain. So here, purple-eyed zombies are gone. I've killed the round and I'm switching to the Frenzied Guard from the Ether Shroud, and now my Frenzied Guard is going to be glitched. Only takes 4 kills to fill the meter. Now I'll talk about some of the augments that we had on that are going to help you. It's going to put you into God mode if you are using Frenzied Guard glitched out, and then some other augments for some of the perks. For the Frenzied Guard augment, you have to have Retribution on. This triggers an explosion on activation, and normal enemies that melee you are damaged and knocked down. This is how you're going to be killing the majority of the zombies, and in the higher rounds, you're going to be killing them mostly with the explosion that happens when you activate the Frenzied Guard. When they melee you, it only takes some of their health, but you're constantly activating that explosion, and that is what is finishing them off. The other augment you want for Frenzied Guard is Repair Boost. That's going to help keep you safe, and you'll be in God mode as long as you have Juggernog purchased and the augments Turtle Shell and Durable Plates on Juggernog. One thing you can do is hold out a melee weapon and have Melee Macchiato perk equipped, and when the zombies melee you, it's an insta-kill no matter what round you're on, and they will die. But in the higher rounds, that's dangerous to manage because the zombies are coming at you so fast. You have to be able to kill 4 zombies, activate the Frenzied Guard, switch to a melee weapon, and then hurry back, and switch back to your weapons that can kill 4 zombies rapidly so that you can go back into Frenzied. I realized it's not practical and it's not necessary. You just need a good weapon that will kill 4 zombies rapidly, the GS-45s, the ray gun, or the Wunderwaffe, and just hold that weapon out the entire time. And what's going to happen is the zombies are going to melee you, it's going to weaken them, and then whenever you come out of Frenzied Guard, you quickly kill 4 zombies and you're able to activate Frenzied Guard again, and that explosion is what's going to kill everything around you. Also, it's very easy to quickly kill 4 zombies because they are in a weakened state. They've meleeed you and a lot of their health is gone. So you come out of Frenzied, you shoot 4 zombies, go back into Frenzied, and that explosion's just going to finish everything. Also, having your entire team hang out by an ammo cache is great. We were underground in the service tunnel. We could just spin around, grab ammo, turn right back around, and keep going. One thing to be aware of is the elder disciples that come in. They will put some kind of weird blue mist on some of the zombies, and if you kill those zombies, they will not fill your meter. Also, the doppelgas and the amalgam will come up on you, and you will need to fire and shoot those guys. You're not going to be able to take them out with just the explosion of the Frenzied Guard, and they will get you down if you're not dealing with them. One great thing about the Frenzied Guard is that you are immune to those special round zombies and their explosions. I wouldn't let them get up on you. I would definitely kill them, but you can stand in one spot where we are right here in the tunnel and take them out. One augment I would recommend is on Vulture Raid. Use the Fetid upgrade. On death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade, and yes, it does. Within seconds, it will refill your entire meter. It wasn't good enough to depend on that to keep your meter filled, but like right there, at the end of the round, I was able to just fill it up real fast before the next round started. And as you can see, this is great for rampage mode. Like, no problem. It actually made the rounds go very fast and very easy. Other field upgrades that we tried were the Tesla Storm. That was pretty cool. We used the augments that made it more powerful when chained to players, and it was a pretty safe method. It doesn't give you the God mode, but it was effective, but I wouldn't use that one. I would go and use the Frenzied. Another one we tried that also had an interesting glitch with the Wunderwaffe was the Energy Mine. Looking through the augments of the Energy Mine and its abilities, we decided that we would try the turret, which works pretty good. When you have multiple players huddled in a corner like we're doing here, each player can have a maximum of 3 turrets out at a time. A great spot is in this library here. This is a room you can open up during the Easter egg, and we were upstairs and we had 9 turrets out in front of us. The benefit of using the turret is that they do last a while, so you're not having to constantly try to get kills and redeploy turrets. And while we were doing this strategy, we noticed something strange was happening while also using the Wunderwaffe. Each of us had empty meters and we had our turrets out, and we were noticing that we were just standing there and our meters were filling up on their own without us killing anything. If your field upgrade is doing the killing, it doesn't refill the meter. So these turrets killing zombies are not supposed to be refilling your meter, but they were. We did a lot of process of elimination to try to figure out what was causing that, and it was the Wunderwaffe. What was happening is that D would shoot the Wunderwaffe and electrocute zombies, and while they were being electrocuted and in that death animation, the turrets were still targeting those zombies and shooting them. The best way I can understand it and explain it is that it was creating a loophole in the code. The turrets are restricted from refilling your meter when targeting and killing animated or living zombies. But when it shoots and thinks it's killing an already dead zombie that's being electrified by the Wunderwaffe, there's no limitation or rule for that, so it refills your meter. This could be a high round strategy. You could have players in the corner just throwing down turrets, and one player with the Wunderwaffe shooting it non-stop, refilling their meters. Another thing we're excited to try is unlimited Ether Shroud and trying to find Ether Shroud spots. We will certainly let you know if we do. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next video.